Hello, hello, hello. I think I'm live. I don't really want to wear these glasses right now. What's on the agenda for today? Well, first off, I got this goddamn, I just got paint. Do you guys know how hard it is to get paint on fucking Mac? I was like Microsoft Paint, Mac alternative, and there was just nothing. Hold on one sec. Let me make a, real quick. Nice, I'm like becoming a streamer. Okay, what are we doing today? Where's my paint? The whole point of this was to get paint. There we go. Wait, where's the actual paint window? Oh, here we go. Lovely. Oh, don't break. Spinning globe, I don't know if you can see that. Boy, I'm tired. I'm pretty sure this is like the oldest app in the entire world, so it probably either doesn't work while being live streamed or doesn't work at all. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's try force quitting it. Dude, did you guys know Freeform? I was like, oh, finally, like a Mac app you can draw in. You can't draw on it. There, should I move you a little closer? That's probably a slightly better view. You cannot, like, I wanted just like a random app where you could draw. And so I could make like notes and stuff. And because I took a diagram while Leetcoding. And I was like, oh, there's this app that randomly popped up in my taskbar, Freeform. And you can't, here, look, it looks like a totally, I gotta, whoa. No, webcam above everything. But, right here, should look like a totally like valid thing, but it's not at all. Like I can't draw anything here, no matter how hard you try. And what you can do though, is you can sketch from your fucking phone, which I guess would be cool if it wasn't so stupid that that wasn't in the app in the first place. So I can do this, and I can write like, I wonder if I can extend it from here. This is so dumb. It's so dumb that I have to do this. I have to right click, add sketch. And I can be like, dude, this is so much harder. You guys want to see my handwriting? Yeah, we're gonna stick with this 10-year-old paint. Ooh, where is it actually? No, I don't think you've had an update in 20 years. Can we get a new document? Give me a big, give me a 1280 by 720. That's a video actually. I don't really want that. This is fine. No, give me bigger, give me bigger. Give me a 1920 by 1080. Give me the whole screen. Nice. And now close the other one. Oh, baby. Okay. Let's see how my mousing skills are. Agenda. interview recap. And then, because I had an interview today, I would draw something, but I can't draw. Leetcode prep. And I'm probably going to do some grokking problems because it's just becoming increasingly apparent to me that I'm not good enough at like data structures and algorithms, and I'm actually getting way more interviews now, so it's really sad having to choose between like Leetcoding and working on a personal project, because I am working on like a fun personal project, like a music trivia app thing, but I like can't work on it because it just doesn't make sense to, because every interview is just needs Leetcode. But I just wanted to quickly go over the question I got today. So it was a cool technical interview for this like robotics company, and I don't know if I should just be like leaking this, but it's fine. It's probably really easy to find my thing. And here's the question, right? Let me zoom in a little bit more. And make this bigger probably. Lovely. Get out of here. We don't need file tree. So it was basically this thing. He gave me like almost like a minefield or like minesweeper of ones and zeros, and the zeros make rectangles. And the question was, please write a function that detects rectangles made by the 0 characters in this field. Please describe approach. And hold on one sec. I think I put the answer somewhere. Oh yeah, I have the answer. Great. But that was a question, and it was one of those interviews where I could like think, like he was like, I'm gonna leave the room and get tea. He was just super cool with that, and I thought it wasn't that hard. I immediately was like, okay. First of all, he also didn't give us like a data structure to put this in. We just had to like get this in a data structure. And I did not get to an optimal solution in time, but either way, I started with just going through. I was like, okay, so if you just iterate through, let's assume I'm going to put these in a matrix, which is what I ended up doing. You go through, and each one is, I should really code in like NeoVim or something so I could actually, so there's not all this bullshit. If you can get to the top left corner and like you keep going 1, 1, 1, 1, and then when you see a 0, then you know you're at the top left corner. So assuming like, okay, you could probably like, oh, and you have to return it like this. So each answer should be like, you get the X and the Y. So you get whatever row the thing started on and whatever column the thing started on. X equals 2, Y equals 1. And then you have to get the width and the height of each rectangle. So my original thought, which was like kind of right. Well, I think I have my original notes even. Oh, I do. This is the comments that I wrote. Yeah. I was like, I think I could do an array with each representing a row, then probably have a pointer that goes through and be like, you get a 0, and then just keep going to get the width. And then once you know the top left and top right corner, you get the width. But it was not quite, first of all, it took like a while to even get this into an array of arrays, because I'm not really that good at like string manipulation shit. Oh, what's up, Scare? I didn't even know you were subscribed to me. You want to hop in Discord? But yeah, this shit, I didn't get to an optimal solution by the end of the interview. It was really weird. I don't know if the guy like knew he didn't want me or just didn't care that much, because he left and I was like chilling, and usually in an interview you're like able to ask for hints. So I started coding my solution just based on, okay, if I can get to where 0 is and then keep going, I can probably like figure it out from there. And I ended up getting stuck. And the part where I got stuck at is it's kind of actually very hard to like iterate through each of these, and because then the height is an issue, because then you can keep track of all these. And what I ended up doing is just the first part of this. I was like, okay, it is probably useful if I get all of these zeros into a thing. Or I had to get all of these into a data structure, so I had to fucking manually do this. And then here was the first part of my code. Get ranked angles. Visited came in later. I realized I needed to track all the things that were visited, but I wanted to start by just getting everything into zeros. So I didn't actually need to enumerate it, but at the time I always enumerate just in case I need the value. And this gives me, whoa. And then yeah, whenever this is 0, just append the tuple. And then I'm sure if I could print zeros and then print get rectangles data. Why'd you drive for 3 hours? It's actually so annoying how on OBS, my chat like minimizes anytime I am not currently in the window or I click out of somewhere else. That's so annoying. Maybe I have it on my main monitor. Maybe I have it on my phone. It's crazy how bad this layout is. Assign each number position like a plot graph. If only you knew what you were talking about. Dude, YouTube is so bad. Oh, actually, it does show that I'm live. But can I pop you out? Okay, this is a way better way of viewing chat than like the... Lovely. Yeah, that's what I kind of try to do. You print 0. Boom. And it gives you all the zeros, so that worked. And honestly, I don't really want to stay up too late, so I'm just going to say fuck going over this. But I didn't get to an optimal solution in time. What I ended up doing was, I'll just paste my whole solution right here. Which I don't know if anyone else has done this, but I emailed it to the guy after the interview. I was like, yeah, I didn't get it, but like, can I have your email? Because I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight unless I solve this. And this is how you do it. You get to the 0, and then I pretty much stop. Or once I have 0, and I find, and I get to each one, I first just initialize the width and the height, and then I basically just keep track of the width as I go to the right, because as you can see in the terminal, well, the terminal's a little bit small, but if it is a rectangle, it will create the width will, or the y will be the same, and it will keep increasing the x-axis, at least for the width, and the reverse is true for the height. So when I get to the next row, wherever this is, Yeah, it'll be 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. And then I have to add all of the ones that I visited into a thing, because then otherwise I'll just go over them again, because I'm still iterating through all of these individually, and I don't want to iterate through the rectangles that I'm already adding here again. And then you end up with that. And then I had to print it in this little cute way. Just so wonderful. Either way, didn't get it. Probably won't get the job. It's fine. What are you doing here? It's fine. It was hard, dude. I don't know. It was actually a really interesting question. It's kind of similar to, you ever do any like open CV work, Scare? We got to get you doing like computer vision stuff. That's where you should learn coding, because you need to do shit that's interesting, I feel like, to actually learn. Can we do a stream where I teach you how to code? That'd be so funny. Either way. How's life? Are you still stressing about school? Should I do AI shit? I've done a machine learning project. I feel like everyone has done like some random machine learning project where they like predict house prices or something. Should I get on Kaggle and just grind? This is what you should do, Scare. Dude, go to Kaggle and go to fucking, where's Kaggle Learn? This is what you should do. This is actually absolutely what you should do to learn. Just go on Kaggle and do these. And then get into doing some cool shit. Because after this, ooh. Intro to machine learning. Do you even care about machine learning? It is free. All of it's free. And this is a cool one. You can write shit that learns how to play shit. Dude, I should go through Kaggle. I really want to do like a reinforcement learning shit. No way, no one on Reddit linked that website. Yeah, I don't know why people on Reddit recommend like weird coding resources. Like everyone. Oh wait, Paintbrush is still just blocking shit. I guess I'm just gonna have to remember to unhide that. But yeah, hold on, Reddit. Good programming courses for beginners, Python. I guarantee it's gonna be like Udemy shit. University of Helsinki is the best one, I think. So that's a good rec. But no, dude, these 100 days of code that can, like, what are you talking about? And then people are like, yeah, follow Harvard's course. I'm pretty sure Harvard, or like the CS50, like starts with C. What am I doing? I went over my interview. Here's the question I got. I had to take all these ones and zeros and find the rectangles in them. And it was, I did not get to an optimal solution in time, but I finished. And here was the solution. I came to him. In what language though? Is the Helsinki course or? Oh my god. Dude, streaming is fucking hard. Here's the question. Basically just find, he didn't even give it to me in a data structure. He gave it to me just in this, and then I had to put it in a data structure. But it was one of those interviews where he's like, okay, peace. And then he just like went and got tea. I could have like chat GPT'd it or cheated, but I feel like if he would have asked me about the code, I wouldn't have understood it. But yeah, spoiler, the answer is this. You go through all the arrays, and I put it, oh shit. I put them all in a thing of zeros. There surely is like an intro to programming class for Arduino. Why haven't you learned programming yet? You do know programming, right? You have to do it at least sometimes for like your robots and shit. It's crazy how much I say and shit. But if anyone has ever asked this, here's my solution. It was this random, I don't want to say the company right now, but it's definitely not a company you've heard of. It was like a really small robotics company in the greater Boston area. So it was not a company you would have heard of. And it was a job that I don't think I'm going to take anyway. It's like an hour drive. Oh, what is the longest commute that you would do for work? Like if you had to commute like 3 days a week, what's the longest you would take? Assuming like money's good and like the job is like solid, nothing crazy. Also, I think I'm gonna do matrix questions because after doing this, I realized I do not know how to properly like handle a matrix. I also need like, dude, how do people do this and write legibly? Hiring manager of my job or the one I interviewed for? Here. Add me on LinkedIn, my guy. And I'll send you everything you need to know. But I needed to return this. So I had to return where like the row and column where the rectangle started. And the width and the height. So basically I needed to go through, and what I did is I got all the zeros, extracted them out, then went down, and then like kept going until I hit a 1 again, and then kept going down until I hit a 1 again. And then I just had to the only weird part is you had to make sure that you added all the rectangles into just like something that marks that you visited them, because what I would do is I'd hit a 0 and then keep going, and then I didn't want to hit those zeros again that I already went over. Don't really know what to make with Arduino. If you have any ideas, dude, you gotta do like, I don't know. All of my ideas for projects come off, what was I gonna say? All of my project ideas just come off like hobbies. Like when I'm playing Valorant or whatever, I just want to like make a Valorant thing. Or I've been really into trivia, so I've been trying to make a trivia anki kind of app where you can, like, I want to do like spaced repetition but with like music trivia. And I feel like it's gonna be cool, but I don't know how to make a React Native app. So hopefully I'll learn that. And now I have to fucking LeetCode. Either way, I'm gonna get to LeetCoding or else I'm gonna die. I want to do at least a few problems and I don't want to stay up all night. Ugh, okay. What should I do? I'll hit some tree shit, because that's probably the most important. And it's the stuff I'm the most bad at. This is the part where I basically ignore chat. One of these days I'll figure out how to make this stream entertaining, but as of right now. Dude, it's really nice streaming and doing this because it keeps you on task, because I can't just like dick around and play a video game. I know all this stuff. Oh, I'm so bad at doing recursive solutions for depth first search. Given the root of a binary tree, explore all possible root to leaf paths. I should really turn this into a GitHub repository. I already have one for all my stuff in here. Maybe I should turn this one into one. Because I want, like, points. What happens if I just get in it when there's already a Git repo there? Oh yeah, I can just add it as a Git submodule. Hold on. Oh, what's up? Just had to respond to a text. And also not leak shit. I'll show you just my screen for a sec. Because what I want to do real quick is just... I want to be getting paid for my Leetcode, basically. Whoa, this already worked. Dude, I can't believe I was like Ruby for a little bit. That's about as far as I got. Doing this, it's very funny doing this stuff on stream because I get so self-conscious. But, want to see a fun thing, Scare? This shit runs my life. This little square of how much you've coded, and it gets like updated every day. We gotta be getting those squares whenever possible, man. Either way, none of this shit fucking matters for right now. I do need more green, which is why we're going to get a knit in here. Lovely. What do you have an interview for? Or like what role, I guess? Dog, you are definitely, you're either way better than I am at this or you're fucked. Also, congrats, dude. Isn't that really fucking hard to get an interview there, or is it like a online assessment? What questions are meta asking nowadays? I don't want to hear. I want Leetcode. Do you have any tips for how to get good at Leetcoding? Do you just solve them, or do you just solve them, or did you do any like neat code shit or any like algorithms courses? How long can you do Leetcode? Does it get easier? Does Leetcode get easier to do when you get a little bit better? Because right now I feel like it takes so much mental energy because I'm also like learning the patterns. And I can only do it for like a few hours at a time, max. I focused way too much energy on making projects, unfortunately. What am I doing right now? It is crazy how fast you go back. So do you, dude, wait. Yeah, because I used to be much better, and then I forget literally everything. I think it's because also when I don't do it, I don't even, like, I'm not like doing that much like problem solving in my base work. Or I'm doing some, but not as much. Like even my problem solving muscle gets like kind of sore as my like algorithms knowledge gets like lacks more. Wow, I've never realized how bad I am at speaking. If the current root is null, return any max value. This is easy enough. Does it start the way all of them start? With like, what's this called? Okay, we'll just call it. Oh, but I need the tree node. Yeah, anyone who, dude, you're fucking, are you still in school or you graduated? Oh, you're probably in grad school, right? I don't know why I thought that. I have a ton of friends on visas. Oh, so are you in like crunch time now? Surely you can get it, even if you don't get Meta though, surely you'll be able to get other offers. And you'll be able to pass any interview you get. Shit, dude. I think, I guess the only advice that I can give of like general interview, what round is this? Can you relocate anywhere, or are you like, do you have to stay in a certain city? Because right now I have to stay in Boston, which makes it a lot harder. So I'm stuck on like Boston and remote. Holy shit. Wait, Alaska is your only option? That'd be kind of cool. You get paid for living there. What do you think the average salary of a software engineer in Juneau is? That would be funny. I wonder what's the biggest tech company in Alaska? You go for Alaska Communications. That's so funny. I think you got this. Meta interview questions. I still want a meta interview question. I don't care. SQL's gotta be easy. No one cares about your technical source or interview, man. Are you good at recursion? This makes sense. Base case. And you just do a normal for loop through each one. Oh, I know you don't do a for loop, it's recursion. Oh. How early do y'all go to bed? No worries. There's a chance I still get it. I bombed another one real bad. One earlier. What always makes me... This one I just didn't get to the solution in time, but I got close and I emailed him the solution 10 minutes after I finished. Which I don't know if that helps. Maybe it looks more pathetic, but I knew I was close. But I think what makes me bomb in interviews... Oh, thanks, dude. I will definitely get better at live streaming. And I'll actually learn more and get some work done, so I'm not just looking at solutions and looking at the patterns. I gotta not be so negative. Have fun studying. I should study too. This makes sense. I'm not gonna return an infinite float. I'm just gonna return negative 9999. That's good enough. I would actually be so down. Roshan probably. But interview could have been worse. I'm definitely getting better at it. Are you supposed to have multiple base cases in one of these? Oh, for null nodes and for leaf nodes. That does make sense. You'd probably do root.left and root.right. Because that's how you know you're at the bottom. Like 2 to 3. Yeah, should I not fuck around with recursive at all? You can just use a stack, right? I always do recursive breadth first search, but everyone's always, or anytime I always look at this online, people say use iterative. Have you guys seen this video? Because this video popped into my For You page. And I might just go through it because this guy it's just like a really great video that randomly just popped up where he goes through a bunch of problems, focusing mainly on the data structures, and just goes through them. I'm pretty sure there's like 70 or so. And there's a section on every main data structure. Why? Because recursion is slow? It's so interesting because you guys are doing interviews for like legit companies. I'm doing interviews at places where sometimes they don't even ask you LeetCode questions. I got into programming like very late. I started in like 2021. I started seriously in 2021, which I suppose should make me better. But now I'm trying to get really good. Yeah, you can use a stack. The company sucks? Okay, was it, they didn't ask any, did they like ask at least like debugging questions? One time I was in my interview for my internship, which is where I got my return offer, he legit just, hold on. He asked me a question like this, like, we were in the Zoom chat, and he was like, and he just like asked me a verbal question that was like, here, I'm gonna like print some numbers out and like tell me, or I'm gonna like write some numbers, and then you give me 3 numbers and like tell me what the pattern is. And it was like each number was like multiplying by 3 or something. So I would write like, I don't know, does this fit the pattern? Like 1, 5, 10. Thank God Vim turned on. Why do you want to leave your job? Just more money? Dude, I think the market is getting better though. I've been getting hit up nonstop from recruiters. Like, and I don't have a good resume or portfolio or anything. You know what, I might actually end stream because I want to get some work done tonight before I go to bed, and I'm exhausted. Doing no work is the tough shit, dude. That makes me so, when I'm not busy, it makes me so burnt out. So are you on the grind too, the Leetcode grind? Or just interviewing, fucking applying every day, having a spreadsheet? Damn, I feel you, brother. I think it'll be better this year. I really do. I started applying seriously like in October, and I've gotten more like hits. Dude, I just got a interview with like Simply Safe. Or I got not an interview. Like we saw your application and are not rejecting you immediately. So that was interesting. I want to do one question before I get off. Nice, all of us are in it. I think you just have to be really good for the most part. What's the Leetcode daily? Actually, no, I'll do one of these because I have like a streak or something, right? Also, I got asked this question on an interview earlier. Yeah, I feel like recursive, I don't think recursively. Like when I think recursively in interviews, I'm much more likely to panic than iteratively. I think probably just because I have much more experience with iterative solutions and it's more intuitive for most people. This was an interview problem I had, and this fucked me up the first time I got it. Now it's not that bad. But yeah, I hate doing recursive shit in interviews because I just don't think of it, and then I'm like in the middle of a really, I think the worst part about interviewing for me is when I'm in the middle of an interview and I'm like, I've started working on my solution and I realize at some point that it's not gonna work. And then I immediately start panicking, or not panicking, but I'm like, okay, so should I undo this solution or should I try and do some like brute force magic and get my shit to work? I just realized you guys cannot see basically anything that's happening on this screen. I can make it a little better. I don't want to fold it, but can I change the size of these? I can make this big at least. All right, guys. I actually can't believe people tune in when I go live. Next time, tomorrow, during the midday, I promise I'm gonna stream for a while, and I'm gonna do a bunch of problems, and I'm gonna do a bunch of project work, because that'll be way more fun to stream, I feel like. Just the shit that I'm working on, just like working on a project, and then maybe I'll bust out some LeetCode. But yeah, I'm fucking exhausted, and this is not productive. But it was nice talking to everyone. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. We're all gonna get jobs, making 300K probably by the end of the year, by the end of the month, end of the week. See ya.